What's going on, everybody? Before we get into today's video, I want to remind you guys about a giveaway I have going on my channel. So from right now until the 15th of June, I'm running a giveaway for this factory new Ursus knife Safari Mesh. Now, this knife can be sold for roughly 140 bucks right now on Rapid Skins, and that's just an instant cash out for this. So it's about $140 to $150 knife. If you guys want to get entered in to win, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and join the Discord and post your trade link in there so I know who to send the skin to. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. What's going on, everybody? My name is Range Plays and welcome into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some Mirage movement tricks that you guys should know in CS2. I'm going to just cover some basics here. So stuff like the doing this jump here where you crouch in, you know, I'm not going to be going over the full mechanics of how to do this. You know, you're going to do a strafe crouch jump into that window bit, and then same thing from this side, you're going to do a strafe crouch jump into it, so then you're not doing this little duck walk through there. So again, when it comes to strafe jumping, you guys are going to press W, spacebar, and then press the A key on this one. For this one, it is the same. You're going to jump, spacebar, crouch, A key, and that's how you're going to get in. So when you do it all quick and fast, it looks like so. And then from this angle, same thing. And it's just getting you like right here where the entrance of it is, and you're already crouched with some speed so you guys can get in here quicker. Now, for the jump from window to cat. I know this is a jump that a lot of people get annoyed with, me included, and I'm probably going to take a couple of attempts to get it straight on. I'm not hitting this 100% of the time. It's more like a 60% of the time I'm hitting it, but if you guys do miss it, just remember you can always go underpass or you can fight up mid, so that is an option. Another thing, I see people underutilize this jump all the time. If you, well actually, let me first talk about this one. If you guys aren't able to do this yet, you get up on top of this bench, you run forward, and then you strafe over. So it's just, God dang, I can't. There you go. So you strafe over, and then you can crouch jump in. You can also, if you jump at the perfect timing, you won't clip your head, and you can do a strafe over to here, and then just a simple crouch jump up into here. So this is another way of doing that jump to catwalk, but instead you're jumping into ladder room, and then you can move out to here. As well, you have this jump here, which I know some people have seen. Oh gosh, of course I fall there. I'm sure some of you guys have seen that clip of Rops where he gets up here and then does like a bunch of crazy movement stuff. This one's pretty easy as well. Just a couple of strafes, get yourself at a correct angle, and make sure you're aiming for this. Because if you're aiming for this and you fail, you land down here, and then you can just crouch jump back into it. So yeah, let's go on to the next area. Now for the one that everyone always asks about, the window jump. So in order to hit the window jump, I like to actually jump. A lot of people say you should jump from this mark here. I'm more of a subscriber to you should jump right about at this point here. And the reason I say that is because if you jump from here, you could fail and then just be standing out in the open of the window. But if you come over here and do it, then you can actually get yourself across. So if you do fall, you fall down here. The next step to hitting this jump after this strafe is you want to have your crosshair kind of pointed in this direction, right? So you want to be like here and then have it pointed in this direction. So if you'd fall, you're looking right at this corner here. Once those two things are good and you guys think you're ready to hit it, you just have to do a strafe just like we've practiced on like jumps like this. So it's the same kind of concept here. You're gonna run right when you about see that, you're gonna strafe jump, and it does have to be a pretty decent lineup. I think when you're jumping, you're kind of like here, and you want to be like kind of towards where this lip of the window is when you actually do your jump. I know it's a lot, and a lot of it is just kind of touch and go. It's going to be a lot about like how you're feeling, but the big thing is the clipping. Like if you guys clip your head on the way out, the jump's just not going to work for you. So let me give this a few attempts, and then I'll show you guys when I hit a perfect run. And there we have it. So again, you guys are going to want to strafe, and then you're going to want to be kind of pointed in this direction so that when you guys strafe over, you will land up here. Now this position is really good for fighting mid, especially if you can have somebody from like CT throw the mid smoke for you. So then as they're coming out, you can spam them through it and get some pretty nice kills. So again, the window jump is going to be a little bit more of a difficult jump. It's not something that is very beginner friendly. And if I hit it twice in a row here, I'm going to just kind of eat my words. Yep, see? I clipped my head on that try. I clipped my head on an invisible wall there. It's just CS2 has a lot of really weird clipping issues. But again, it is not a very beginner friendly jump because there's a lot of issues with having to be almost pixel perfect on this jump. So if you guys aren't getting it on your first try, don't worry. Again, right about here is where I'd say that you want to like jump strafe over. That's what feels the best to me whenever I'm doing it. But again, for me, it's like I hit it like 60% of the time. So if you guys are anywhere near that 60% mark, you're probably doing pretty well. Let's go ahead and move on to the next area of the map that is kind of more movement based. Okay, now that we're in the next area, we'll be talking about the van jump here. So this van jump is pretty simple. All you have to do is make sure you're lined up kind of with this box over here. It doesn't have to be perfect. I do like to kind of press myself up against it and almost make a triangle. So you're here, you want to jump up to there, and then you want to get to there, right? So you're going to come forward, you're going to crouch jump. If you hit the ledge, you're good. If you don't, just don't worry about it and just kind of play back here. Ugh. So you want to jump just about when you hit that shadow, and that should put you up on the ledge. So let's do this again. Jump. We're up on the ledge, right? Now, when you're up on the ledge, the big key is to carry your momentum, but you're going to hold W here. So you're up on this ledge, hold W, press D, kind of do a crouch jump, and you should be able to get up there with the momentum of coming from here. So let's go ahead and try that out. So again, make sure you guys are carrying your momentum. Try to jump around the edge here of this door and do a nice strafe up into here. Okay, we're going to talk about A site here for a minute. So as I'm sure you guys all are aware of, when most people come out of here, they're gonna pre-aim, you know, triple. They're gonna come over here, and then they're kind of gonna clear angles like so. You might throw this molly here to try and get anybody out of that position. But what a lot of people do is they try to do this jump here, and when you do that, you make a step. So if you do this and then you quickly I messed it up, see? If you press back at the perfect time, you won't make a step. I'm sure some of you guys know this already. You crouch, it makes a step. Yep, right there. So what you're doing there is you're stopping yourself, your forward momentum, by pressing S. So W space S, and then you get up here and you make no noise whatsoever. That's just kind of helpful for peeking the guy playing here, or even if you have your smokes down. You can jump up here, and you can do it silently. So again, now we're up top. We did it silently, so we can just kind of continue to walk down here, and now we're behind the CTs without them knowing. Okay, next things I want to talk about. With these boxes right here, I'm sure a lot of you guys know that you can get on top of them by doing the jump right here where the stick is. So if you do a crouch jump and it's like really well timed, you can get on top of those boxes. It is kind of a pain. From the top of these boxes, you can watch this, and you can also, with the jungle smoke up, it gives you a really good almost one way, and when it plumes up, you can stand up, but when the initial plume is there, you can still crouch and see it for a little bit. Next thing I want to talk about that I don't see a lot of people doing or utilizing is this position here. You'll see it at the beginning of a lot of rounds where someone will be peeking from this angle and then they'll just kind of fall off and come back here. Or if they are playing up here and they're playing this angle and then they start to get overrun, they'll just fall backwards like this and then try to re-aggress on this side. So what I think a lot of people should be doing is when you guys are CTs, if you're coming to play Palace, you know, normally you're going to do this little jump shift to get up to here, right? If instead of running all the way over there, you just came up here onto these second steps, you can do a crouch jump there, and then you can get up into here. I don't think you can do a silent jump. No, obviously not if you do it like that. No, okay. So there is no way to silent jump, but it will get you up here pretty quick, and you can play either from this angle or, you know, looking down into here. You guys can also get on top of ticket, which I'm sure a lot of people do know this, but you can jump either from like over here or right over here, and then if you do the jump from over here, just know it is kind of a pain to get on top of the ticket booth unless you are on top of this wooden board, in which it is a little bit easier. From up here, you can do a boost with a teammate to see over this position here and into connector, or you could peek it yourself with an op. You can't get up there, but that will cover A site. Moving on to some basic stuff you guys should know for B site. Number one, you can't get on top of this box normally. You can be boosted up here though. Another good thing to know is I don't think that this works anymore. It didn't go. Yeah, okay. So I don't think you can do the old crouch jump onto those anymore. You guys still can get onto this windowsill and then jump across onto here and play this really tight angle that many people won't be expecting if they're trying to go through. And also, you just do it this way. Yeah, you can get on top of here just by doing a simple crouch jump onto this position. I know people do check this pretty often, but if you say have a smoke grenade that's in here, you can sit right here, wait for people to come by, maybe get some kills. I've seen a lot of people do the what is it, when you're sitting up here and then you guys have like this smoked off and this smoked off. I think that the inside is a much better place to be. I do understand with rotates and stuff, it can be hard to get in this position, but with both of these smoked off, the rotating CTs probably aren't going to be checking up here for somebody, especially because if you come in here, you're kind of like this, you know, most of the time, so you're not even going to check that spot right up there. We can quickly talk about real quick, I'm going to touch on this jump here because I did kind of think about it and it is pretty useful. You are going to have to do a really weird crouch strafe to hit this jump. So you're going to come over here and you're going to do a crouch strafe and you're going to barely hit the pixel of this. And once you do that, you can sit up here, and I am unaware of if the enemy is able to see your left shoulder or not, but you can from up there swing in and take fights that way. So again, you're going to be right here, you're leaving yourself out in the open, you're going to run up to the very edge of that, and you're going to try and do a strafe jump while crouching into that window. If somebody else knows a better way of doing that, like, make sure you guys link it down in the comments. It could be helpful. This is just basic stuff that I want more and more people to see and understand when it comes to movement. But yeah, you can do this little shoulder peek into here and then fall back down to re-aggress from a different angle. So that's the only way I could think of that being good, and you'd almost have to hit this jump first to then make that jump viable. So you're gonna have to do like 2 skill checks in a row, unless you know that they're like rotating, and then you can just hit like that. Perfect. What else? You can get up here. It's not recommended because people will spam through this. You can get up here. I know a lot of people sit this spot whenever they're being pushed. Oh, if you guys are doing this, if you guys are jumping down into here and you're going from this way, never just do that. You're gonna break your legs. Instead, when you're coming from this way, jump in and then strafe back to the right. So never come all the way to the edge here and then strafe to the left, because that's how you end up hitting this little area here and breaking your legs. It's super easy to come this way, jump straight to the right, and it's gonna keep you at about the same speed anyways. So it's another good thing to know. You can jump from here to there. It is extremely difficult jump. I don't think I can hit it. But yeah, it is possible. So if you guys want to give that a try, go on ahead. I'm not much of a distance jumper, but I still do involve movement in a lot of my my gameplay. Another thing for you guys, if you're brand new to movement, brand new to Counter-Strike, stuff like that, make sure when you're going up ladders, you're holding W in an opposite key so you can strafe into it and get up it quicker. And then whenever you guys are going through something like this, you want to crouch right when you're about to kind of get to the opening, and then, you know, you're able to get through a little faster. I forgot to mention, if you're coming from this direction, when to jump through this hole, so it's right about here. Again, a lot of these I've learned just from feel and just trial and error, so sometimes I'll mess it up. I won't strafe correctly, but again, a lot of the times it's just based on kind of the feel that you get. But that's how you kind of get through that a little bit quicker. Make sure you guys are crouching right before you hit the ground so that you're not clipping your head on the top there. Other than that, guys, make sure you guys are subscribed, in the Discord, ready for the giveaway. It is going to be Saturday this weekend. I'm doing it live on the Discord. I'm giving away 150 bucks. Just come on, guys. Get in there. I'm hoping to run more and more community events. I don't want to sound like a beggar here, but you know, all of this is out of my pocket. I've done one sponsored video and it didn't do very well. So I'm hoping to build up more and more of a community. I'm hoping to play more and more CS and hopefully run into you guys while I'm doing it. And I'm really trying to make my channel into something so that, you know, I can use this as another form of income to help support me and my family. So everything that you guys are doing is very much appreciated, and good luck to all of you on the giveaway, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.